I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Roberto Castello Branco. He is the CEO of Petrobras. Roberto, it's so great to see you. Thanks for joining me this morning.
It's nice seeing you, Judy. It's a pleasure to return to the NYSE for an annual visit.
Wonderful, thank you. Now, a quick note to our viewers, this interview is for informational purposes only. The NYSE doesn't recommend any investments or investment strategies. Now, Roberto, we know that COVID-19 has affected industries across the globe, including the oil industry. Now, what measures did Petrobras apply to strengthen the company during this time? And what are some of the results that you've seen?
Our first reaction, immediate reaction, was to focus on health of employees and health of the company. We adopted home office. We adopted a more flexible and innovative model of working. And alongside with the home office, we adopted the strategy of massive testing, tracing, and quarantining people. In terms of financial health, we moved fast, and we did very well in this case. We were the number one company in the world among companies, listed companies, in terms of free cash flow generation the first 9 months of 2020. Second, we are the only company among the largest companies, oil companies in the world, to reduce that as compared to last December. But it's not get through it. We have to see beyond the crisis. And we took this opportunity as an inflection point in our history. We accelerated our strategic plan and accelerated digital transformation as well, in order to become a stronger company with low cost, much more efficient for the long run.
Now, Roberto, Petrobras is presenting its strategic plan for 2021 to 2025. What are the strengths and challenges for this period?
The strengths that the company is focusing on efficient allocation of capital based on the concept of natural owner. We will remain only with assets in which we are the best owners. We are the best in terms of extracting value from these assets. This is the base for a divestment program. We have more than 50 assets for sale that are not in these assets. We are not the natural owner. Others can do better. At the same time, it's capital scarcity. Projects have to compete for capital, and only those who have the merits who are approved. In terms of exploration production of oil, we are adopting a rule of $35 per barrel of oil as a rule. It's a project. It's not resilient over the long term. In a scenario of $35, we will not approve the projects. We put them for sale, the prospects for sale or anything, but we will not approve the project. Second driver is deleveraging of the company. Some years ago, Petrobras was the company with the largest debt in the world, the non-financial company with the largest debt in the world. From 2015 to 2019, Petrobras paid $70 billion of debt and $37 billion in interest payments. And we continue this trend, as I said, we managed to reduce debt even in the midst of a major crisis, and we'll continue to do that. And last but not least, one strength is a relentless search for low costs. This is the key. If we are seeing a scenario of low oil price for the future, we have to take measures to thrive in this environment. And we are pursuing very strongly every opportunity to cut costs. I think these are the main strengths. The challenges are the market. We are prepared for the market. We are living in a world of very fast innovation. The digital revolution allowed innovations to be achieved very fast. There is still uncertainty about the future. And in Brazil, we have some specific case. We have to deal with a strong bureaucracy, bureaucrats that never work in a company, try to dictate decisions from companies. We have to deal with this and to win. These are the most important challenge we see for the next few years.
Now, which initiatives will be implemented to boost Petrobras' efforts to collaborate to a low carbon world?
Climate change is a major concern for Petrobras, but unlike European companies, we are using innovations, technological innovations, in our business, in our core business, to contribute to a low carbon world. This encompasses, we have goals for reducing emissions, both for the oil business as well as for the refining business. For the oil business, we are very well. We are among the leaders in terms of lower emissions per barrel of oil. We are focused on carbon capture and storage. We have a track record in this, but we are intensifying our efforts with new technologies to increase the capture of carbon. At the same time, we have a goal of zero flaring for 2030. We promise only tangible things. We are not going to make promise for 2050. It seems that 2050 is a milestone year. We promise things that are doable in the next 5 to 10 years. But of course, we are in a long-term business with a long-term horizon. We are thinking also about the long run. If you are concerned with the long run, it will influence the short-term decisions.
And finally, Roberto, according to your strategic plan that your team worked on, what will Petrobras look like by the end of 2025?
I think that Petrobras will be a much more focused company, not anymore kind of conglomerate. It will be oil and gas company. Our purpose is to be the best oil and gas company in the world in shareholder value creation with respect to people, to the environment, and a strong focus on operational safety. It will be leaner with lower costs, much more efficient. Our goal is to become a world-class company.
Okay. Well, Roberto, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thank you for joining me on NYSE Floor Talk.
Thank you, Judy. It was very good to talk with you. Have a very nice day and stay healthy and safe.
Oh, thank you. You too, Roberto.
Bye. Bye, Judy.